Hello. It's Sunday. We're working. That's a boy. That's a boy. Good job, Jill. No, I haven't wanted to be on him with a saddle on because he was so skinny that I just, you know, bareback is one thing, but all that weight of that saddle on him, and especially where he had that fungus or bacteria, whatever it was, he's not gonna buck. I would be very surprised if he bucked. He doesn't think he's gonna run. Yeah, I mean, I could have rode him a long time ago. I just would have had to have pushed him as hard as I have the last 4 days, and I wasn't willing to push him until about the last 4 days when I felt like he was physically able to do it. And I know we're behind everybody else, but I'm okay with that. Like, I'm totally okay with, you know, being a little bit behind everybody else because I'm putting the horse's health first. That's the most important thing to me, is when he goes to his new home, he's healthy and he's happy. Emotionally, he was ready the day I brought him home, you know. Physically, he wasn't. I'm just gonna do a couple of approach and retreats where I get on him and he doesn't go anywhere. Then after I kind of establish a little bit up there, then I'll let you come in and start driving his feet around. You know, same thing we did with Mork, where mostly turns to the inside and you'll just be pushing him after I give him a couple cues, and then no, I probably won't ride him with a bit until after about 2 weeks worth of riding with the halter. All right, ready? Here we go. So right now, I'm just gonna try to get him to move by myself without you, okay? We're just gonna see what happens. If we don't get, good boy, if we don't get too much forward motion out of him today, I'm okay with that. I would just like for him to feel comfortable moving his feet while I'm on him without him panicking. As long as you don't bite me. I tried to see if he was afraid of plastic bags, and I put one in his stall and he ate it. He's not afraid of them. That boy. So all this right here, where he's just moving around in circles, this is fine with me because at least he's moving with me on his back and he's able to maintain his emotions, and that's a boy. So I'm gonna go ahead and retreat right now. Good boy, Chilli. Good boy, Chilli. He's understanding moving his feet a lot better than I thought he would for this first day. Normally, they either haul ass and run off and start bucking and throwing a fit, or they don't want to move at all. So his willingness to even move his feet the littlest bit that he is actually it's a pretty good sign. It's a boy. That's beautiful, Chilli. That was a really good one. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy, Chill? Who's a good boy? You are, yeah. Ready to get a treat? Yeah. I'm ready to retreat. He's my boy. I love him so much. Yes, I do. Okay, buddy, do it again. He's sweating. Oh, bless your heart. So that time when I swung my leg over him, I didn't feel him tense up at all. I've approached and retreated enough times and built his confidence with it that when I swing my leg up over him like that, he's not flinching anymore. What's the answer, buddy? What's the answer? I know. Come on, Dad. That's the answer. Good boy. And I'm just keeping his head bent around so that if he does anything silly, I have control over him, but also to kind of help him to understand that he needs to go somewhere. Like, he understands, you know, coming off that halter pressure pretty well. This leg kicking and stuff, that's a language he doesn't speak yet. But this one, this coming off this halter pressure, he speaks that one. We've been talking to each other for the moment I brought him home that way. So he understands that, so I'm really just going to be reliant on that, kicking him first, asking him to go with my legs first, and then if he doesn't go, just kind of bringing his head around, just showing him where I want him to go with that halter pressure. Good boy, Chilli. Good boy. So you'll see that he's already starting, there he goes, now he's licking and chewing as he's walking. He's already starting to understand that if I, you know, kick my legs on him and I cluck to him, I just need him to move his feet. When he gets pretty good, you know, after a couple rides, then we can give him some direction to go. But right now I'm just trying to establish basically a gas pedal, and that is when I push on the gas, the car responds and goes. Good boy. That's a boy. That's a boy. Good boy. That was really good, Chill. You're such a good man. Again, I felt really comfortable with my leg going over that time. He put his head up like he was paying attention to what I was doing, but I didn't feel his body get all tense and his butt sink up underneath him. That's a boy. That's a boy. You are so smart, Chill. Come on, let's go do a walk. Let's go places. It's a boy. And then you'll see too, as he understands this forward motion more, and I get more confidence in him that he's not going to do anything silly, I'll let him walk out in a bigger and bigger circle. Because at this point, I'm sitting on, you know, a keg of dynamite, and I don't know what he's going to do. And my control over him, the only control that I have right now, is bending that head around. So I don't want to lose that. I don't want to let him take his head and neck and point it straight right now. That's a boy. 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 So you'll see he's kind of starting to understand that forward motion now, that we're not just walking around in circles and pivoting around on our hind end. We're actually getting some forward motion, and he's licking and chewing again. Good boy. We're actually getting some forward motion. He's starting to understand. Good boy, Chilli. You're so smart. There we go. That was a lot of forward motion. Who's a good man? Can you walk? Can you walk? And you'll see me, I just kind of help him out right there and just pull him off to the side a little bit, just like I would have done on the ground if I was trying to lead him forward and he didn't go forward. I would just pull him off to the side. Essentially the same kind of cue. I'm just giving it to him from on his back. Good boy, Chilli. Who's a good man, huh? I'm so proud of you. It's a boy. That's a boy. That's a boy. Just trying to get him to go a little more forward. Come on. Let's move our feet. Like I said, we got places to go. We got a trail ride calling our name, huh? That's a boy. For me, from the start, it's pretty important that my horse is relaxed under saddle. I don't like training nervous horses that, you know, get all nervous when you ride them, so I don't like training it into him to be nervous when I ride him. If he wants to put his head down and walk really slow and be relaxed, I'm gonna let him do that, because it's far easier to put speed into a horse than it is to slow them down. I mean, once they get that mentality that everything's go, 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 and you know, high speed, it's real hard to change their minds about that. But if from the beginning I kind of condone and reward this slow, real relaxed behavior, he's gonna maintain this mentality through his career, because from the very beginning nobody messed him up. Nobody got on him and pushed on him real hard and stressed him out under saddle. This first ride is, you know, it's important. If this doesn't go right, then that's gonna set a real bad taste in his mouth for the rest of his career. And I don't want that for him. I want him looking forward to our rides. I want him understanding exactly what it is I ask him to do. I don't want any misunderstanding between us. I'm sitting on his back and I'm telling him what to do with a piece of rope attached to his mouth and my legs on his side. It's just a form of communication, and if I confuse him now with what it is that I'm trying to communicate, he's gonna get resentful and he's not gonna want to do his job anymore. Our relationship, mine and his, is give and take. I give a little, he takes a little, I take a little, he gives a little. But if I'm the only one that takes and he's the only one that gives, pretty soon he's gonna get sour to me and he's gonna say, you're a real greedy person and I don't want to have anything to do with you. This approach and retreat, this is what's gonna build his courage. If I get on him and I just stay on, then it's, to him in his mind, it's like an attack and then the attack doesn't go away. If he gets attacked and then you take it away and he's like, oh, okay, I survived that. That's what builds their confidence. I mean, he's just asking questions out there. Are you on my back because you're gonna eat me? And then his answer to the question is to run away. Get scared and buck and try to get that thing off his back. Every time he resists those, you know, natural urges and instincts, and he does what I've asked him to do, I'm gonna really reward him, because to be honest with you, he doesn't have to. If he didn't want me to ride him, he would make it perfectly clear right now and he'd start bucking and acting a fool. But if he wants to buck, I mean, I'm not stopping him from doing so. He can do it if he wants. He's choosing not to. That's the type of horse I like. I want one that wants to be my partner, and that's what I'm interested in with these makeovers. I want to make someone's partner. I want this horse to be someone's horse for the rest of their life. And so this foundation is going to be the real crucial part of this, because if we mess up the foundation when they go to their new home, this horse is going to find the holes in the new owner and he's going to exploit them. My job is to make sure that there are no holes in that foundation so that he's solid from the get-go. And even if his new owner is the least experienced horse person I've ever met, they'd still be able to be successful with him, because he's got so much confidence in his human. That's a boy. Chilli, I'm pretty freaking proud of you, buddy.